Hello guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at a game called Flutter Bombs. Now this is a dual stick shooter that sells for $9.99 plus tax in the PlayStation Store, and you play as a butterfly that is protecting itself from waves of enemies and crazy bosses. Each stage will have a final boss that you have to bring down, and when you defeat the boss, you unlock a new butterfly with new abilities. So now I'm going to show you some of the gameplay. And we're going to do the campaign, which is the story. Now these are all the different types of butterflies that we will be unlocking as we play through each stage. Very unique looking butterflies. I'm not even going to begin to say all their names because, you know, I butcher the names a lot of times. But very nice looking butterflies. And each one has their own unique abilities. So this is the starter one. We begin with him. First stage. So now you move around with the left joystick and you aim where you want to shoot with the right joystick, and then you press the trigger button, the right trigger button, to fire. And this nectar is what we have to gather in order to be able to fire. And there's an enemy, our first enemy we have to take down. So this is a practice mode. These fish here are dangerous enemies that can leap up out of the water. If we get snagged by one of them, it's game over immediately. So we have to be very careful to avoid them. I would say the best thing to do in each stage is to circle around the stage as much as possible. Now you'll see that butterfly that's at the top there on your screen with a bar. Now when that flashes, that icon flashes, that means that a new ability will appear. Well, I shouldn't say necessarily new ability, but it'll be an upgrade to our abilities that we have. It makes them stronger. And the appearance will change a little bit of them. So while it's not a unique ability that you get different, it does change the look of the abilities. Wow, that was close. Now we have enemy spiders. There's all different kinds of enemies that will be attacking us throughout the game. Now what's cool about each unique butterfly is not only can they fire like this, but if you press the left trigger button, it releases basically a bomb of energy down on your enemies below for the spiders. And that's what we need to upgrade our abilities to grow stronger. So whenever that icon at the top flashes, you'll hear that sound, and you basically have to search the stage to grab it. And that makes our abilities stronger. I think I keep missing it. Oh, and I'm out of nectar. Not good. I need to get some nectar. There we go. Try to get this guy. There we go. Now when that bar at the top fills, that means it's going to be time to fight our first boss. That means the stage is complete. And how long it takes to complete a stage is judged about how quickly you take down enemies. The more enemies you take down quickly, the quicker the round will be over, and you will be on to face that stage's final boss. And the bosses range from different animals to other different insects. All different kinds of interesting bosses show up. And the bosses can be pretty tough. Okay, we have another power-up. So now you see, instead of just having 1 or 2 beams, now we have 3 beams of energy. And I think that's the max. I might be wrong. There may be 4, but I think there's only 3. more nectar. There we go. Trying to conserve some of my energy here, not fire as much when I don't see as many flying enemies. Trying to conserve it for the ground enemies. Oh, now here comes some more flying enemies. Now, all the different insects in this game are very detailed. They put a lot of work into the graphics of the game. They look amazing. Now, you can get power-ups. Sometimes this will act as ladybugs that will come and join you, that'll help you fight against them. And these power-ups only last for a short period of time, but there's all different ones you can gather. My favorite is the ladybugs that come and join you. And they fire out a very powerful energy. The stage is almost over. Close. That was risky. There are some giant beetles that appear in the game. Sometimes it's best to just avoid them rather than to fight them, because some of them can take your life down very quickly. And they're very tanky. They have a lot of life. So sometimes it's just best to avoid them. It's telling me we have a power-up somewhere. I have to go search for this, if I can survive. Sounds like it's somewhere over here. There it is. So there was another one, okay. And they also return your life as well when you get those. There was a prey mantis trying to destroy our nectar source there. Stage is almost complete. Now there's Venus flytraps. And I got eaten by the Venus flytrap. Give that a replay. So this game can be pretty challenging, very challenging. You can be doing so well, and then in an instant, it's just over. You really have to be careful where you fly. Spiders. Spiders have just shown up. This is just the first stage. The enemies become much bigger, much more powerful, and the waves become huge. A lot of enemies will come after you at once. This is just the beginning. Eventually, this whole screen is going to be full of enemies. Music's also really good in this as well. Very good music. There's my favorite one with the ladybugs. I love this power-up. It helps so much. That's a great power-up. It's my favorite one. It's saying there's another power-up somewhere. Close. There it is. We had to get close to it. Alright, nice. We've passed the first stage, and this is our first boss. Now this one has a tongue it can shoot out like a chameleon. It also can fire ammunition from its body as well. You can go up to it and bomb it, but it's kind of risky getting close. It shoots its tongue out suddenly. Oh, and it got me. Replay. We will take this guy down. Now fish have appeared. It's gotten even more challenging. And he got me. Now these bosses can be pretty challenging. But the good thing is that you can keep repeating to battle them. You don't have to start the level all over again, which is nice. See, when he pauses there, that's when you know he's getting ready to shoot his tongue out. Getting him down good this time. You just gotta be careful. We got him. First boss is down. And with his defeat, we have unlocked a new butterfly. And we got Tomahawk. Now this butterfly is really cool. Now you could continue to play as the original butterfly, but I highly recommend going to wing set, select, and choosing the next butterfly, because each one is increasingly stronger and more powerful, so it's definitely best to play each new stage with a new butterfly. So we're on to stage 2, and what's cool about Tomahawk is, you'll see, it's pretty cool. He actually can use the nectar and form a very special energy attack with his bomb attack. Now we have to avoid those. They're like the fish, only they shoot out, those lion head statues shoot out spikes. I'll be excited when the spiders show up, because I'll be able to show his unique ability he has. See, when their eyes light up, that means you're getting dangerously close. You gotta be careful. Alright, our first power up has arrived. There it is. And the spiders have showed up. I can show it now. If you look closely, instead of just being an orb of energy, he actually drops tomahawk-shaped energy, which is more deadly than the first butterfly's bomb attack, and it takes on a really cool shape. So he drops energy tomahawks, which is just absolutely awesome. That's awesome. He drops 2 at a time. Got our next power up. Now we're even stronger. Now see, from the first butterfly's energy bomb, it took 3 shots. This one only takes 2. And it looks way cool. So that's why I highly recommend using the new butterfly you unlock for each stage. Now those beetles there, those really big ones, avoid them at all costs. They will drain your life very quickly. It's very difficult to take them down. Now you can replay stages that you beat with new butterflies, so you can go through them even easier. Yeah, those big guys, I'd say avoid them as much as possible. Line of fire. See how quickly they can drain your life? I gotta try to avoid them as much as possible. Don't want to lose all this progress I've made. Oh god. I'm getting dangerously low. Whoa. Another power up, and I died. So you see, guys, this could be a very challenging game. It really gives you a run for your money. And now I gotta redo that all over again. That's okay. I'm gonna try to beat this stage, though. I want to show you guys the second boss. So we'll give it another try. Sometimes the butterflies can be a little challenging to control. It takes some getting used to fly them, but once you get the hang of it, it becomes easier. I just recently started playing this again, so that's why my flying is a little off. But once you get the hang of their flying, it becomes a lot easier. It's those big guys, those big beetles right there that do the most damage. They can drain your life down so quickly. Those big guys. They're very hard to take down. It is possible, but very challenging to kill one of those big beetles. The best thing to do is just try to avoid them. That was close. Way too close for comfort. What these poor butterflies have to go through to survive.